Hello. Right, I wanted to make a quick little video on a simple storage solution for Peerless watercolour sheets, which are, I don't think they're watercolour, I think they're dye based, so they're just colour sheets. But anyway, they look like this when you get them, which is just the full colour sheet, and on the back it's stamped with the name of Peerless and the colour. They're messy, they're really messy. When I got delivered these, I got 12 from, I think it's called Scrawler Box. I haven't actually used the subscription. I've just bought the colour sheets from there because they're quite hard to get hold of in the UK. Anyway, I bought a 12 pack because they were quite cheap. And yeah, very messy. Came in a little cellophane bag and just colour everywhere. They transferred onto the back of each card the whole way through. Even just trying to swatch them out was an absolute mess. So I thought, can't be having this, need to find some sort of system. Looked on YouTube, a couple of people had them in like the little card slots that you get, but I kind of thought, what's the point in that? You know, I want to use these, and if I have to get them out of a little plastic card every time, I'm not going to use them. I like to have things accessible so that I actually use them. So I thought this was the easiest way to actually have these usable. So let's have a look, shall we? So here we have it. This is my little storage solution for the very messy Peerless colour sheets. It's really, really simple. I've literally just taken some coloured card. I don't even know what I had this from. This is just stuff I had laying around. I think I used it for Christmas cards one year. Various colours. The colours don't all match the colours of the watercolour or the colour sheets. That doesn't really matter. It's nice to just have a bit of colour, isn't it? So all I did, very simply, I think these are just A4. I cut them down slightly thicker than the Peerless sheets. And that's it, basically. Cut them down and then stuck the Peerless sheet onto it. I've then written the name, and then here I've just stuck in a little section of student grade watercolour paper so that I can do my swatches onto them. And then on top of this card, which holds the colour sheet, is a piece of glassine paper. This stuff is handy for just any sort of messy artwork to stop it transferring. And you can't even use it in between pages of your sketchbook so you don't get smudging on either side. I have so much of this stuff, I have an issue. Just love it. So yeah, so cut some little bits of glassine paper, put all of the stacks of card together, and quick hole punch, and then one of these little rings which you can get on Amazon in massive packs. I just stole it out of a little like book thing that I wasn't using. So yeah, these are really handy. You can take them out, put them back in, put more in if you want. Really, really easy. So yeah, so that is basically it really. And this glassine paper is so handy because these are so messy. You can see on some of them that, I think it's some of the browns. Yeah, look, you can see just from traveling with the other colour sheets in a cellophane bag, some of the yellow from, I think, Bismuth yellow, was it? Bismarck yellow? That one? Oh no, Gamboge yellow, sorry. From this Gamboge yellow, it has just shed all over a lot of the other colours. It does come off. I'll be able to get that off pretty easily, but it's just a little bit annoying, isn't it? Not the best way to send them. They have got other packs that come in a folder type thing, more like this. I think if you really want to buy some Peerless, buy them like that. Don't buy them just as loose sheets unless you want to do this. Now, I think the batch of Peerless sheets that I got was a little bit old, because you can see on some of the sheets that a lot of the dye or the pigment, I think it's dye in here, has crystallised, which looks pretty cool, and it hasn't really affected me using them when I've swatched them out or done a few very small pieces. You can see this one, like how cool is that? That's like fully crystallised the whole way across. Very cool. Let's try on one of the crystallised sections. Yeah, I don't think that's affected that at all. So I don't think that really matters. You can see just from that tiny, tiny little splosh, you get a lot of pigment just from that. So yeah, the crystal doesn't really affect it at all. Look at me, covered already. Now the closest thing you can get a little bit easier than the Peerless colour sheets in the UK is the Viviva colour sheets, and these come in a much cleaner and easier to use format. They're all ready done for you, so you don't have to faff around doing this. This feels pretty waterproof as well. It has stained a bit, but that's just because I'm messy. This, similar to what I've done here, has the colour sheets in here with a little... This feels more waxy than glassine paper, but it's doing the same thing really. It's just a bit thicker, preventing the colours from getting onto each other. So it just has 4 colours per 2 pages and then the little sheet between to stop them smudging. That's a nice little layout. I think one of the biggest benefits of the Peerless sheets over the Viviva sheets is that you get a lot more colour than you do the Viviva sheets. I mean, if you look at that, you probably get, what, 1, 2, 3 and a bit sheets of the Viviva in the Peerless, so there's just a lot more colour. And you can cut these down as well. If you wanted to make one smaller, or even just a tiny little one, you could just cut it into thirds or halves and then make your own little mishmash of looks with this. I mean, I like both of these. These are so cool. Look how shiny these are. And that colour is violet. I'll show you the colour comparisons quickly. So I've got these 12 colours here in the back of my little sketch journal. So these are the Peerless colour sheets: Neutral Tint, Bismarck Brown, Gamboge Yellow, Ecru, Heliotrope, Mountain Green, Peacock Blue, Turquoise Blue, Alice Blue, Alizarin Red, Jacqueminot Red and Arlie's Opera. And then the Viviva sheet I've got in the front. You have Crimson, Deep Pink, Vermilion, Dusk Orange, Chrome Yellow, Yellow Ochre, Burnt Umber, Burnt Sienna, Light Green, Sap Green, Viridian, Peacock Blue, Persian Blue, Violet, Magenta and Slate Black. So you get 16 sheets with the Viviva, and in this set I think I've got 12 of the Peerless colours, but the Peerless does have way more colours than that in various sets and individual cards. So overall Peerless has got a bigger selection. So anyway, that is my quick little storage solution for the Peerless colour sheets if you want a slightly less messy experience when using them. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.